What was the purpose of your marriage at the time you got married?
The purpose for me, honestly, it was, we were very young. Actually, I was a senior in high school when we started dating.
You had just graduated.
Yeah. So, but he took me to my prom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we met around that time, and then so when he graduated, and then you start thinking about college or what are you going to do with the rest of your life. So for me, I thought that I wanted to be married, and I wanted to go college first, but then we had our first child, so I couldn't go to college. But that was for me, the one thing is I just wanted to leave my house and start my own life.
Same here. We at 18, I wanted to move out of my house because I just lived with my mom and my brothers, and we lived in a small 2-bedroom apartment. And I was tired of what the young kids do, going out. We used to go out every Friday, and I got tired of it real quick, and I just wanted to focus on what I wanted to do with my life. And she was kind of in the same situation at home too, so that's probably what led us to get married so young. We were on the same page as far as trying to start our lives, so we decided to start them together, a new life together.
Although I think we were too young at the time. And everyone told us, his mom, my mom, they were freaking out. You guys are so young, just out of high school anymore. But, we decided to just do it and start our, it was going to be hard, but we decided to.
Okay, so how did you know that you wanted to spend the rest of your life with your spouse?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know. I cut it.
I told you a practice round.
No, I'm saying I didn't know when I first met her. When I first met her, obviously I didn't know that I was going to marry her. I told her that, but I didn't know that for sure, I think it's something that...
It takes a while for you to know.
I think it's a vocation. You obtain after the years. Right? Right?
Correct.
Una vocación, que del matrimonio es una vocación. Same thing.
What is the meaning of marriage as a Christian sacrament, and how is God part of your marriage?
I think God is part of my marriage because whenever I have a problem, or not only a problem, just on a regular day-to-day basis, I'm always thankful, for what we have. And when I do have a problem, it's the first thing I think about, That's pretty much it. I just, thank God that He gives me the strength to keep doing what I'm doing now.
Okay. How has single life empowered you?
Okay, well, actually, I've enjoyed my single life. I think I've learned to become very independent, very self-fulfilled in many different ways. I think it's made me into a stronger person. I don't rely on anyone else, and I can honestly say, talking to my sister who got married at 25 and who has 4 kids, and she's been married for over 10 years now. She regrets getting married at that age, and she looks at my life and is kind of envious because I've been able to travel. I've been able to educate myself much farther than she has, and just, like I said, I've become very independent, and she's always had to depend on my father and on her husband and so on. So I think it's made me a stronger person.
Okay.
What do you feel has been your greatest contribution to your religious community?
This is actually a question that I kind of dread because I feel like, I haven't contributed much of anything. And part of it is that I'm still new in community, but I think that's what I have to offer right now, is that in a time where we don't have a huge amount of women entering, that I am young and I'm passionate about our life, and I'm energized for what religious life is going to be in the future. So that's kind of my contribution for now. It's not anything real concrete, but it's just being there and being open.
The calls to both religious life and marriage are filled with mystery, and in many ways both calls are matters of the heart. Do you find this to be true? And if so, why?
I do find it to be true. I think that ultimately our life is supposed to be about love. It's supposed to be about that great commandment that Jesus taught us. Love God, love your neighbor, love yourself. And both marriage and religious life are about that. Certainly in very different ways. You know, committing yourself to a spouse or committing yourself to Christ and His people. But it comes from that same place of love, and love that isn't just an emotion, but a choice to be faithful, a choice to be steadfast, a choice to remain true to your commitment. And so I think that comes ultimately from the same place of passion and desire, and then gets expressed differently.